Hello YouTube and welcome to Murder Bowl Match Day 2. We are playing some Khorne and we're up against an Black Orc team. They are from the Academy, which means they've played a few more games than us. They have 11 players for this game. They have a sneaky git, as you expect. They've gone Mighty Blow first, except on this one they've gone for Guard. So they've got 2 Guard, Brawler, Grab, Troll, which is going to be annoying. There's not Block. Only 2 rerolls. Yeah, it's kind of what you expect for someone who's kind of like learning Black Orcs. I am trying to remember what died last game. My gut is a Khorne Gore died, because that makes sense with the maps we've got here. So we are 3 Seekers, which is probably not enough for this matchup. 3 Khorne Gore, which is probably not enough for this matchup, and 3 Linos. I'm trying to decide. We're gonna have a bit of inducement money. What if we just go for a bribe and try and bang them off the pitch? Hey Graves, although they're a newer coach, the matchup I don't think is particularly great for us. Especially as they've got Guard and we've got Frenzy. And that's not normally a good thing. And we lack any block to punch the goblins. This does not feel like it's going to be a fun game. One of my ever-riding things of veteran teams should not play rookie teams, no matter how new the coach is. 5k off a wizard, that is. There's no start. Oh, we could. Okay, do we get Helmet Wolf? I'm not sure Wolf's worth it in this one. I think it is that. Or do we just hire a Bloodseeker so we got a 12 player? Or do we go for... I don't hate a 12th player. Let's fix that. We'll go that. We'll go that. We'll try and bang them off the park. Insomnia brought me here. He brought you here. Hey, Salamander, how you doing, buddy? Well, other than not sleeping by the sounds of it. And we're going to get banged on first, which feels even less good. Yes, because this is one of the 3 reroll builds. It involves having 4 of these. Now I remember. Oh, you remember this build now. It's been a while since I played with this team. Well, you've actually got star player points, so you don't get to go on the line. Yeah, I mean, this. Why are you at the front? This 100% could go very wrong for us. We're kind of relying on the fact they haven't got block, but also we don't have block, which also it could be bad for us. They have guard, that's bad for us. They have mighty blow, which means these linemen could be about to explode. This doesn't feel like a particularly great matchup. And as I said, it's one of my ongoing things about rookie teams should not play against teams that play 10 or more games. That should just be default in leagues, in my opinion. But, yeah. it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still obviously 100 in the world we can win this game, but we're going to try our best. We've got Black Orcs against Dwarfs after this as well. Oh, Blitz. Nice, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not going to be you punching, I have to be you punching. The ball's gone that way, so we're going to go... 4 players, okay. Go Sisk! Okay, put them under some pressure. See what we can do. Immediately 1 in 9s. Relies on Brawler. Brawler works. Oh, can you imagine if Brawler hadn't worked there? Can you imagine if that's an immediate 1 in 9 turnover? And we can just get the ball and run. Makes the pickup. Troll goes stupid. Nice. Okay, it's not been the worst start to a game we've ever had. I don't even complain about the start we're having. It also takes the guard out here, which isolates him more, which is nice. Where's the blitz? Maybe this is the blitz? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that's the blitz? No, that's not the blitz. Oh, this is the blitz. Okay, gets the knockdown. Breaks armor. Doesn't get removal. Oh, I was about to say there's a surf on. I was like, wow, okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 1 dice. God, if we can surf him turn 1, that'd be pretty amazing. I kind of want you to follow. If he's thinking about it, I want him to follow this. Doesn't do. Okay, never mind. 6. Right, so that's currently 1 dice. Can you get to there without rushing? You can. So that makes this 2 into 2. Nice pow. We have got a bribe, so that's probably our foul. What is up with you this morning, Cody? Honestly. We've kind of got to do it as a 1 dice. That's annoying. I've cocked this up a little bit, if I'm honest. Is it worth the effort? I mean, of course it's worth the effort. If we remove him, that's pretty massive for the game. Let's do this first, though. As we have the bribe. Breaks armor. We're caught. Okay, never mind. Bribe immediately gone. Double 1 the injury, unfortunately. Ah, no surf for us then. Well, we'll set it up for next turn. Nice pow. Nice armor break. Oh, injury. Fantastic. Star player points. And that's the sneaky git gone, at least for the drive. For the game. Nice. And that is Nurgle's Rot MVP ready. Okay, I mean, annoying the bribe's gone. Hello, Linus. Annoying the bribe's gone. Fantastic that we've got rid of one of the goblins, the sneaky git goblin as well. So that takes the foul. Oh, reduces the foul in the game, doesn't remove it. Maybe I should have dodged him out. I just didn't want to risk losing a player at this stage. Oh, look, it's Khorne. Hey, Johanna, how you doing, buddy? Troll goes stupid, second turn in a row. That's pretty awesome. Puts a reroll in. Not sure about that when you got 2 rerolls. That if you ever watch this back, Mr. Crawley, I think that is a waste of a reroll, unfortunately, because you've only got 2, and you have no block. Your completer keeps going to sleep when Blood Bowl 3's running. What the hell? Does it? Your computer's just shite. Oh, so I think he's going to... I think that makes me think this is the Blitz, which is just going to lead to you getting surfed. Well, could get surfed, I say. It doesn't mean it's definitely going to get surfed, but oh, awesome. I will 100% take this. Is there a double surf on? You come here. 1, 2. Oh, it goes for the dot. You can't reroll. It's ready to reroll. Into an armor break. Into a KO. Huge. Well, we didn't get to surf him, but he kind of surfed himself for us, which is nice of them. Alright, you come back. You come over here. Nice pow. And an armor break. Man. These Black Orcs forgot their armor this morning. Nice pow. Well done, Nurgle's Rot. Doesn't get the kill, unfortunately. Does mean you can come back. You step into here. You step into... Nope, that doesn't... Why did I think that was gonna... Oh well. For some reason, I thought that meant that he would end up not being... not base. I would end up pushing into square. He wouldn't be basing me. Which I don't quite understand why I thought that. But here we are. So we're 2 players up now. One of the big ones, one of the Black Orcs is gone, which is huge. They're down a reroll. Unfortunately, our bribe went for nothing, really. It's going to keep putting the pressure on. Troll fails his stupidity again. Okay, yeah. Hey, Trev, how are you doing, buddy? Hey, Yoda. He did the surf. Yeah, he did the surf for me, 100%. I think someone remind me after this game. I'm just gonna tell him the reroll management's the biggest issue I think he's having, because that should never both those rerolls on the loner should never have been rerolls. They weren't important, and now he's just getting himself into more and more trouble.
You re-rolled that? What the fuck?
Still on the page, isn't it? Hey, move. Oh, I think he failed. No, he failed loner. But it's the second turn in a row he's tried failing, re-rolling loner, re-rolling stupidity. I mean, he has failed it every time he's tried it. But just trying to say that I don't think that's the when you've only got 2 re-rolls, you shouldn't be using them on loner unless it is, you know, game critical, and it wasn't game critical. Oh, we also just casually have 2 dice on the ball. That's no rush, is it? No. Okay, so we are just going to take the 2 dice on the ball this turn. Bit of lag this morning. We'll do this first, because I think this is slightly more important than punching this this Mighty Blow dude. And we get the POW. Fantastic. Not going to follow. Not the worst square for it to go to. That will be a reroll. Gets the POW. Phenomenal. Really tempted to foul this Black Orc. I don't know if I should, but I'm really tempted to foul it. Let's try the 4+3+ first, and if that works, then I'm not putting a reroll into this, though. No, fails the pickup. Okay. We've got no rerolls. The ball's on the ground. They have got a few punches here now, though, because we've put the pressure on. Yeah, the big guy failed. That's the 4th turn in a row the big guy's failed stupidity. Wow. At least it wasn't the Blitz this time. That is the worst troll I think I've ever seen. And I've seen Grave play Blood Bowl. As in Grave, my troll, not Grave, the Blood Bowl coach. Come on. Ah! Thank you. Stupid. I mean, we're going to take a couple of punches this turn, but it's okay. I think it's okay. Maybe I should have fouled him. Maybe that was a play, but he's pretty isolated now. Oh, blitzing over here. Well, that's not where the... And 1 in 9s! That's a straight turnover, because you can't brawler on a blitz. And that is a KO. And we're fine. Well, I was saying I was really worried about this matchup at the beginning, and I'm still need to be worried, because there's still definitely a world that this all goes horribly wrong for us. Why wouldn't you just stand up? Thank you. Gets the POW. Nice. Doesn't break armor. Oh god, there's a surf on, isn't there? I've kind of got to take the surf. You're in the way of making this easy, though. Right. Okay. Ah, no, we're rerolling that. There we go. There we go. Off the pitch we go. Another KO. I mean, this could be a really rough second half now for them. Hey, Blunt, how you doing, buddy? Makes the pickup. With so many players up now, I think we actually should definitely consider the foul. Even if it's probably... Breaks armor, not caught. Fantastic. Okay. Well. Yep. This has been a thing. That's the 5th turn in a row that troll has not stood up. Some Khorne content, quite. Wow. Fails to dodge. That's another one. Fails to dodge. Another one. Wowza. Okay. I think we actually want to consider handing off here to one of the Seekers. There's actually very little for us to punch. That's actually the annoyance level we're at right now. There's very little for us to actually punch. I'm sure my opponent feels very sad that I do not have many punching options. Oh, no, not yet, not yet. You will be. But we're going to do this first. Let's get you into position ready for the foul. Actually, let's put you all here, because neither of you are fouling. It's going to be the loner doing the foul. I can't re-roll that. Oh, well. Obviously, a Seeker touchdowns are far more important at this stage of the season. It's only our 2nd game with the team. And while 7 players up, I think it's definitely worth, you know. Hello, Cody. So if you can hear, I'm not in the room I normally stream in today. I'm in the kitchen because I was streaming down here last night. So you might hear a couple of noises. My cats walk around. I do apologise. They are very cute, but my god, they're needy. Yeah, we can score on Grave here, then that means all of our Seekers are MVP ready, which would be nice. Oh my god, he stood up! Kitty indeed. Well, that's slightly annoying. Well, we'll be taking the both down there. Right. Oh, should have just brought you guys over. That's a mistake. There's a POW. Not an armor break though. Okay. Makes the pickup this time. Fantastic. So we've got the ball. We can't get 2 dice here, so we're not going to try. Let's just protect the ball, because there's still goblins around. Survives the bounce. Cool, cool. Okay. Well, that is a turnover unless Brawler works. Brawler works. Brawler's OP. We will not be appoing that, so we have had our first removal. We're still obviously well ahead at the moment, depending on how these KOs go. They're giving us some free hits on the goblins, which is nice. Let's go and park down here and then... That's another one. Man, the Mountain 1 and 9s, and that troll has been horrendous this game. It's also why you shouldn't... I mean, obviously, it's not... It wouldn't matter what blitz there, that was a turnover, but it's also why you should not trust big guys for your in that situation. That's more star player points, nice. Who was that? Nurgle's Rot again. That's Cauliflower. Cauliflower's now one star player point away from a level, which is nice. Doesn't get the knockdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's just go and take the ball quickly. As we have now pushed him into range. We are going to punch this one. Unfortunate, but never mind. You run away. Probably shouldn't even try moving you. I don't think they're going to foul at this stage. It's not worth the risk of the turnover. So yeah, the Captain 9, maybe less, depending on how the KO rolls go. They don't have a keg, so this is all 50-50s. No, the manual dodge is for chain pushing, Blunt. I do it for two reasons. I do it for chain pushing because you might, especially with frenzy players, you might be trying to push a couple of my players to. Oh, that's annoying. You might be trying to, get a push in, and you need the second hit. But also for one turns is the big one. I also like to have dodge on manual, so I know I've used it, because sometimes it's not always clear what you've done with the UI, so I just sometimes like to go, you know what, let me know in my head I've used dodge, because sometimes when you just dodge, the dodge rerolls sometimes appear later in the sequence. So if I have dodge on, it tells me, okay, you've now used dodge. Yeah, so there's a couple of reasons to have it on, but yeah, for me it's just like, I want to know I've used dodge, because there's definitely times it's like sure feet. I used to have sure feet on auto, and there was a time I hadn't realised I'd use sure feet, and it cost me a touchdown. Right, 5 big KO rolls coming up. If ours fail and they succeed, then we're probably still in a little bit of trouble. But that's a star player point wise. This has been a good game for us so far. Yeah, exactly, yeah. You did score, so we get 1 back, they get 2 back, so they're on 8. They're on 8 players, we're on 10, which doesn't feel too bad. They also only have 2 real ball carriers, so even if they get the ball down, they've still got some issues. Yeah. All SP's yours. No, this isn't the OWA team, Grave, where you are apparently the only one allowed to store sub-air points. Sidestep. Yeah, sidestep, yeah. I love sidestep. Yeah, that's just that. Yeah, that's why I have dodge on manual, because it gives me, you know, it's very rare you'll not want to use dodge, but there are times you want to use dodge. Pretty much every skill in the game, there's times you don't want to use it. Same with catch. Someone asked me the other day why I have catch on manual, and it's because there's times you actually don't want to pick up, you don't want to catch the ball. Like if it's a scatter, like a scatter catch or something, you might not actually want to. You might not want that player to actually pick up the ball. So it makes sense to. Oh, none of you guys have touchdowns, okay. So it makes sense to have it on manual, so you don't have to. You know, you can go. Actually, I don't want to catch this one. I would manual most things. I think the only thing I don't have on manual, I can't remember off the top of my head, is like we've got time. We'll have a quick look. Monstrous Mouth and Nurgle's Rot. They're the only two I don't have. Oh, sorry, Plague Ridden. So Plague Ridden's the one where it raises them as a zombie if a model of Plague Ridden kills them. I don't need to know that. That one. There's no reason not to do it, pretty much. So just do it. And then Monstrous Mouth because I was rerolled a catch actually. No, I should have that one manual actually. So yeah, so Nurgle's Rot is the only one I don't have on manual. Right, where are we blitzing here? Probably blitzing you because you're isolated. I don't want to punch into here. Oh, I could punch into here. Sod it. Sod it. Let's do it. We can punch into here because it'll be 2 into 1. We'll take. We can actually make this one 2 into 2 though after we blitz this guy. So we'll take it. Well, assuming we get the knockdown, that is, of course. We might not get the knockdown. Yeah, I just would because it just. There are times you don't want to use the skills, and some of them are more rare than others. Stand firm's quite a common one. Sometimes you don't want to stand firm. Oh, before I hit it. Sometimes you don't want to stand firm. Sometimes you definitely do. There's times you don't want to fend, like when you get hit by frenzy. Although someone has told me, fend, you always, if you get hit by frenzy, you always get the option to not use it. But I don't want to risk the attempt. Man, these Black Orcs. Put your armor back on, guys. This is 2 into 1, which is a little scary. Yeah, there's the one. Frenzy opportunity, it's not a trap. Okay. Well, he's in a little bit of trouble. There's a world we consider quick scoring here. But I mean by quick scoring, I mean we score in 4 turns and then try to turn them over and get another touchdown. Yeah, it also gives you sense control, 100% DRP, 100%. But just when, you know, obviously there's people complaining about UI issues, and I'm just like, by having everything on manual, I feel I have a lot less UI issues. Just because because the game prompts me with everything that's going on. And as long as you read the bar that appears here when it's asking you when to use a skill, you know exactly what's happening at all times, and it just cuts down those issues, in my opinion. Gets the knockdown and kept by bees. Kept by bees, just stunned. That's fine. He probably should come in here because then you can 2-dice him if you want. Some things you want manuals. So, some things you want manuals if it puts people start tackle manual dwarfs. I still have I still actually have tackle on manual just because again I want to know the control. I know it's triggered. Okay, so we're down to 9. Slightly annoying, but 'Tis what it is. Yeah, this. Ooh. That's a brave foul down players. The Black Orcs' inability to wear armor is still very much prevalent. We're going to go for this. Oh well. We could get ourselves into a tiny bit of trouble here, but we'll see. Was playing Khorne earlier with 0 rerolls, but the dude never failed anything. Yeah. So 0 reroll builds, like I've done it with Wood Elves, or done 1 reroll Wood Elves before. As long as you've got some built-in rerolls, and you're careful of it, it's not too bad. I did play a 0 reroll Wood Elf build with 3 War Dancers, but again, you have so many built-in rerolls. It didn't feel, I didn't feel like I was struggling too much. Ooh, Brawler. Brawler not OP this time. Can bring him here for a extra punch. Yep, does indeed. Yeah, missing a Seeker is kind of annoying. But I can't really complain about the removals in this game so far. We've done very well on the removal front. And just general armor breaks, like these 2 stuns were pretty big. Yeah, Khorne don't restart with any skills, so you're just relying on not rolling 1 and 9s. I mean, I've done it with Lizards before, where I've had whole halves where I've not needed a single reroll. I've not rolled a 1 and 9, or if I have rolled a 1 and 9, I've kind of just been able to go, yeah, I'll accept that one. That's fine. So, it can happen. It's just, you know, it's a dice-based game. Sometimes rerolls don't really matter. Why has he come over here? That's a weird dodge, in my opinion. Fuck, what? That was a 6-up dodge. What the fuck am I watching here? And catches the ball.
I'm silent, but I am very fucking furious.
I take about everything. Send him off, ref. Thank you. I take back everything I say about how I feel they've had bad luck in the first half after that. That was a 6-up, 6-up. That's the only way that worked, and they did it. And got the removal from it as well. Uh-oh. I should have done the other block first, but I saw a surf. And this is their last goblin. Oh, he's gone. They have no goblins left. You missed 100% shots you don't take. I mean, yeah, that's true. Right, we'll stand him up. He's appoing that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. We're not dodging here because I want to pin him down, so... There we go. Unfortunately, that is... Tactical Nuka Penguin now with a niggle. We may have to consider firing him at some point in the near future. Turbo Stew with the surf, though. Just pushes. Every lucky blood on that feet. I'm like, lovely nuts as everything works for him. Just skill, buddy. Just skill, honestly. No, well, I still can't believe that, because they could have also done. They could have done the, like. I don't hate the 4-up dodge with a rush to just do a 6-up dodge. That was the mental part. Toxic Stream not failing a single. We won in 9 the first block there. Thank you. For every player, you're going to fire every player I have. Okay. That's fine. Allow me to have your free removals. It's great. This is the Blitz. Makes sense. Gets the POW. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm guessing. It's going to do the double rush to base. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to bring the Lino here. We're going to blitz with him, and then we'll run up this way. So Lino. Horns is a good ability. Juggernaut's also a good ability in this situation. Glad we got Juggernaut. For some reason, I thought that was 1 into 2. And I don't know why I thought that was 1 into 2, because clearly it's not 1 into 2. We have made a lot of dodges in this game. Now it's 1 into 2. Just pat on the first one though, it's fine. Okay. Well, we should still get our turn 13 TD, barring some crazy shenanigans here. Now he's double based. Do you have any tabletop events coming up? I do. So I'm going to. I'm running. Well, I'm co-running Nut Cup on the 13th of July. I did win my Tiki game yesterday, yes, but I absolutely destroyed the dwarfs in the first half. Went 2-0 up, and then in the second half they weren't able to. They battered us, but weren't able to score 2 touchdowns because they're dwarfs. Yes, I've got the Nut Cup coming up, which is that's 13th of July. That's in Toyment and Pool, and then I'm off to Frud Bowl at the beginning of August, which is one of the biggest events in the South every year. And then I am going to Davo's event in September, and then I have Nut Bowl at the kind of beginning-ish of October. And then I'm doing Pumpkin Bowl at the beginning of November. And I'm trying to think of any other events other than that. I don't think I do. Oh, you're getting to Davis event. Oh, that's awesome. I'm not sure what I'm playing yet. I was going to play Wood Elves for the joke of... Oh, that's unfortunate. Of taking an elf team to the Elf Coaches tournament. But I'm not sure now. I've had some experiences with Wood Elves recently that make me go... Let's just get the 2-0 in. Probably just switch to Pro Elves. I'm still tempted to take Wood Elves. Right, so we get our KO back. No, we don't. We get one of our KOs back. They get their KO back. So they're back up to 8. We're on 9 still. But we are missing one of our Seekers. Which is slightly annoying. I could take Wood Elves. I think what I need to do, I'm going to take Wood Elves. I think I need to try Wood Elves out of tree. Block on an Orc Thrower, you reckon? Or in... is this a league or in a tournament? If it's a tournament, I wouldn't skill the thrower, because you got blitzers and ladder. Okay, yeah. Blocker on the ball. That's the first two skills I always recommend for Orc Throwers. On the ball, because it cuts down the biggest issue of... oh, wow. What a bitch invasion. On the ball, cuts down... oh, and a double skull. Nice. Into bushes. See, I think there's no right answer to that. I think both skills as a first skill are very good choices. I like on the ball early because my logic is if you're hitting my thrower, I've probably messed up anyway. But also, on the balls is so good against like elf teams that want to pin you deep. Leader. I don't normally go leader on an Orc Thrower if I'm honest, but +2 movement. So for me, it's block on the ball, pick whichever order you want, and then save for stats. +1 agility is great. +2 movement is fantastic as well. Is it getting sacked? Sorry, so I like Mr. Throw. I'm an unapologetic Mr. Throw enthusiast. Mr. Throw is too slow. Well, that's why you give him on the ball, and that's why you take movement on him. The thing is, I like sure hands, and I know some people say, well, just put sure hands on a blitzer. I find the blitzers are I personally think the blitzers are too important to put sure hands on. But I also don't think it's a bad choice. You know, I think it's one of those. I feel it's definitely one of those things where both answers are the right answer. Like, if you take Mr. Throw or don't take Mr. Throw, I don't think you've done it wrong either way. I just really like Mr. Throw. Because I've been strip-balled by ward answers way too many times. And... it's bound to happen at some point. Oh no. Get it on the reroll. Okay. He's a good player. Hey, Tim Eden. He's a good player. I mean, obviously, that's the other thing. It depends how long you're playing for. Because also, I would say a Blitzer and a Big Un TD is worth way more than a Mr. Throw TD, and that's someone who's a Mr. Throw enthusiast. I was kind of hoping one of these blocks would fail and we'd end up at least pinning one of these guys down. He might be able to blitz. Oh, I still don't see how he keeps the ball safe. Oh, oh no. I don't think every player with lots of star player points is a good player. A snotling with lots of star player points is a waste of TV. Oh, gets the POW. Every blitzer is a sacker. Strip ball. So, generally speaking, the way I build Orc blitzers is I like to go Mighty Blow first and one tackle on another one, and then those two swap over, and then the other two blitzers, because they're probably not skilling up as fast at this point, go they just go guard. Turns out guard is a pretty good skill. I mean, you can be a scoring threat, but I guess it would level you, so let's put you in as a scoring threat. That is 1 dice. Could we make it 2 dice? If we get the POW here, maybe? We're going to go to there, and that's 2 assists. So that's 2 into 1. So we'd need to bring you here to stop him from assisting. Let's give it a go. Why not? Yeah, you know what? Could have killed him. Hey, Cody. Morning, DK Max. How you doing, buddy? No, we're not saving a KO at this stage of the game. I mean, we'll take it. We'll take a 2-0 win with this matchup. The amount of mighty we've only losing a goat. It's the second goat we've lost though so far this season, which is not ideal. There is a world we do have Seeker money at the end of this game though. Fails the pickup. Okay. Ready to be a hero? None of these are good blitz options. I mean, we're going to try it. Why not? There goes my hero. Oh, 100% about do something stupid, don't you worry.
Do something stupid.
Or have I just done something legendary because I've just made the pickup so much easier? I've improved it by a whole percent. We've killed the loner. Oh well, he was a loner. Well, you had your chance, Khorne, but it didn't work out for you, buddy. Not dead. Okay. Right. Well, we win our second game of the season. We've got some good star player points. We have a lot of people now MVP ready. We just lost 2 goats in 2 games, which is annoying. But we'll hopefully have Seeker money at the end of this. And a 4th Seeker, sorry, will be big for the team. Yeah, because this team was from the academy. They've been promoted to the main league, which means they've played a whole season. Where we're playing our second game, but both games we've played so far have been like that, unfortunately. Well, we get our first skill on a thingamajiggy. We're waiting for that. We have now finished the blood pass. Woohoo! Which means once we get the result in, we can deck out our team properly. So that will take us a 2-0, which Greg, the 2 dwarf teams. What happened to this dwarf team? Just took some beating in the first game. Okay, so that's TV's low. And they also lost a player. Wow, both dwarf teams taking a beating early. Just waiting for the opponent to schedule. I then need to make a very quick phone call before we play the next game, so I will mute the mic for a minute. Because my work's just been a little annoying. So I just need to phone and sort something out. Dwarves can get in the bin, right, Linus? We'll watch your game after. We'll watch your game after my next league game before I do the arena. There's the stupidity. No, it's not that bad. It felt. I mean, obviously, it's because it was 5 in a row. It wasn't as bad as it seems. 5 out of 10. Sure, they were mostly all 2+, but that's still not as bad as it. That's still not that bad. Still not that crazy. The armor breaks. They had the better on the armor breaks, but we are lower armor, so that does make sense. Oh, dodging wasn't that good. It felt better than that. It wasn't actually that good in the end. They've confirmed the result. Okay, cool. We're now top of the league. Is he fired? He's probably actually not fired. Oh, we don't have any win. Hang on a second. What? Do we not get any money from that game? I swear we had more money going into this. Apparently not. Okay. So yeah, we can't hire another seeker. So we're going to have to pay off 2 loners for the next game. What skill do we go here? Is this Shorehound? Is this Shorehounds or is this block? Don't want to watch the game. We'll watch the games, Linus. It'll be entertaining while I eat my lunch. I think I just want a block player on my team. We'll go Shorehands on Cobblestorm. Well, there we go, YouTube. That is match day 2. Team's a little battered, but we are getting there. So we are going to have to keep Nuclear Penguin, even though he's niggled, just because we can't really afford to replace him, and he's better than having a Lino. It just means we probably won't be able to Apo him if he gets injured again. But but actually, before I forget, the most important thing. La. I've been saving Warp Stone for this. Because I want them all to be glowy. It's the only team I've done this on, actually. Have all of them with the cosmetic. But there we go. So yeah, come back next time for match day 3. Until then, have a good day and goodbye. Now, I get Shorehands. We'll go Shorehands on Cobblestone. We have 3 rerolls, so I'm not as worried about picking up the ball. I just want a reliable blitzing player. And I know you could say, well, he's already reliable because he's got Juggernaut. Yeah, but I want someone I can reliably knock people over with. We'll go Shorehands on Cobblestone after this game. We could actually random on Turbo Stew, actually. Couldn't. No, because I wouldn't block. No, I don't like randoming on these guys until we got some block. But we could do a Malada team where we gave one of these guys Shorehands and then one of these guys random Shorehands. I was like, oh, if I'd known that, I'd just gone block on the what other things? Obviously, good, all right, good, all right, good, bad, all right, good. So we probably will. Well, we could random. We'll wait and think. Right, I just need to. 1 second, guys. I need to make a quick phone call, so I'm just gonna mute the mic for a minute. I'll be back in a moment.